Welcome to Lawnporn Live, a live stream about lawns and how to get a good one. This is episode 2 of the summer series of Lawnporn Live. So, I have been out all day. I only got home about 5 minutes ago from a mad dash to Adelaide and back starting from Whyalla, believe it or not. So, this is another little bit of an impromptu Lawnporn Live, I guess, and we'll be doing a bit of question and answers tonight and just a bit of chatting and whatnot about, the next couple of weeks coming up, very important for December and for your lawn. I'll get the chat up and just make sure that that's working. Sorry, I'm just running. There we go. And people can hear me loud and clear. That's good. I'm just going to double check that I'm on all my bits. This computer isn't playing the game just at the moment. So how's your weekend been anyway? Let us know in the comments while I set this up. My weekend was sort of a, pretty busy. Actually, my whole week was busy. I did some videos. I pumped out 3 videos if you haven't noticed. So that was full on, and I spent a bit of time with the family this weekend, which was really much needed before the craziness of all the grass really starts, I suppose. Now, look, I'm yabbering. I'm trying to check on something, and it's not working for me. So just bear with me for a moment. There we go. Green and Gold Life got first today. G'day, Daniel. And look, I'll get the... Oh, jeez. I am having trouble. See what happens when I rush everything. All right. Anyway, I'll get a little intro going just to make it look half professional. All right, get your lawn on, everybody. And nothing happened. There we go. Oh, well, the craziness has ensued, as per normal. All right, let's have a look at who's here. And thanks for joining in, everybody. I really appreciate you spending your time with me on a Sunday. Sorry that I was a little bit late, but, I just got back from... a little bit of a quick shop and run for the girls. I didn't get anything. I think I got some men's cologne, and it was just one that I just like the look of. And I said, could I have that one? And that's what I got. So we didn't really spend much money or anything like that. We sort of did little gifts. I mean, it was more or less to get Heidi some sandals and get Tiffany some makeup that she wanted to get. And that was pretty much it. We got into Adelaide at just after 11, just before 12 o'clock. Had a quick lunch at Brunelli's. We haven't done that in a while. Quickly, we were around the mall for about an hour and a half. Then we ducked down to Derringer's just so I could look at some guitars, and all I did was look. And then we went down to Glenelg, and as soon as Heidi saw the Ferris wheel and everything, that's what she was into. Anyway, I'll get back to what I was saying. I'll say my hellos. Geez, there are a few people here. So Daniel from Green and Gold Life, he got first. I'd say yes, he would. Tony Chiles, hello. Matty Biggs, hello. James Dog, yeah, how was the weekend? Full on busy, mate. But look, sorry that my little video here tonight is just that little bit late. Today I've had 9,000 views on YouTube of my videos. That's amazing. It's just crazy. But, I did pump out 3. So like I said, and like I promised, as soon as I'm on holidays, I'll be pumping out a lot of content. And I will be busy this week around the house doing stuff. Tim Willard, hello. Mark Strofer, thanks for the support, mate. I really appreciate it. James Dog, will there be a giveaway? No, I'm not doing a giveaway tonight. And look, I'm sorry if you disappointed by that. I haven't had a chance to really talk to Amgro or anything in the past week. It is my holidays, and I'm just really working to get out more information than anything else. So look, I'm sorry if you're a little bit disappointed about there's no giveaways. But look, I've running a promotion that's got $15,000 worth of gear that anybody can win. That can put a picture of lawn into the PM and follow the directions of telling us about it. And it doesn't matter how bad it is. It's an entry, and it could randomly win that draw, which includes the Mowmaster, which I'll be getting this week. It includes the shed that I'll be getting this week. Hopefully, it keeps saying that it's coming, but it's held up for whatever reason. I made an inquiry with the company that's delivering it, not the company that makes it, and they don't seem to know where it is. So, but all being equal, it should come this week. I've also got another mower coming this week, and a few other bits and bobs. So look, there's lots of stuff that you can win, and a Stratco outdoor setting worth $1,000, and what else? A barbecue. It's all there. So look at the top pin post at Lawnporn on Facebook and enter. Doesn't matter how bad your lawn is, you can win that prize. All the entries so far have been really good lawns, and I'm just thinking, no one's really, putting in a scrubber lawn yet, and thinking, yeah, well, that's an entry, and read it carefully because it is. So. Anyway, I'll do some more hellos because I'm yabbering, and thanks for letting me know that you can hear me loud and clear, guys. I really appreciate that. Matty Biggs, James Dog, Aidan Livingston, very wet, no mowing for me. I'm sorry to hear about that. We had a little bit of rain here in Adelaide, but nothing really soaking. Matty Biggs has got an outdoor fire pit area moving in the backyard. Nice. And your lawn's just looking great this season, man. I'm telling you, it's the bomb. And look, James Dogg's even said that as well. So, Frio's Finest. G'day, Matt, and g'day, Frio's Finest. Glad you're on board having a little listen to the show. John Z helped roll out some Tiff Tough for a mate. So that's great. It's a fantastic variety. As you can see from my videos, it's really come along. So all right, I'll just see if there's any questions. One a Beat Star said, I've got a lawn that needs some work, but I'm not on Facebook. Well, you can enter via Instagram. I will allow that if you've got Instagram. But other than the socials, no, I can't let it on board, because then I just get totally run over. So, all right, where should I go to? Just give me a second. All right, it's all happening here. Okay. All right, well, look, my weekend, one thing, and if you've watched the videos that I pumped over the weekend, and you've been following the page for a while, I've been totally smashed by rabbits. And I was really disappointed. I had the little unit. I featured it very quickly in one of the videos. It's just like this green box. I got it from Petrol. It emits sound once it sort of detects an animal, and it seemed to work for the first couple of nights, and I was really happy with that. But I came back home today from staying at Whyalla overnight, and sure as eggs, I mean, the lawn's looking great actually with the charger. It's really dark in the green, and it's really growing because my last mow was 6mm, fairly choppy mowed, and it was looking a bit haggard after that one. But just like I did last season, I'm treating it a little bit mean, bringing it back with the charger, and then dolling it up with the green light. Normally, I would have done root builder, it's just it's a little bit different from the program, but don't stress about that is what I'm trying to say. But I came back, and there's just I did a little bit of a film of it. I haven't released it or anything because we were quickly madly dashing to Adelaide, so I just got the GoPro out, and there's rabbit poo all over it. And they're just, you can see that they've been on it all night. the mechanism was working, and I think they've got used to it after a couple of days and just gone, oh yeah, it's a shitty sound, it's a bit annoying, but the grass is just too good, I'm going to eat it. So I'm a bit disappointed with it. I'm going to basically give it a couple more tries. I do have a rabbit trap as well, but I haven't set that up yet. So yeah, it's annoying, but we'll see how we go. The damage that they're doing is quite noticeable, but when it comes down to it, like, can I live with it? Yeah, I possibly can, but I really I need to do something about it. And Green and Gold Life, yeah, I do. And look, I'm sorry, Dan, I didn't get to. As soon as I seen that, I haven't returned your email that you sent. I'm sorry about that. I'm just a bit snowed under at the moment. But yeah, Deter, I have heard about it. It sort of like puts some aluminium type stuff into the leaf. It doesn't affect the way it looks or the way it grows or anything like that. But apparently the animals don't like the taste of it or the smell of it or something, and they just leave it alone. Look, I could give it a go, but there's just a lot of people saying that it just doesn't work. Even a local that I spoke to, just a passerby, I don't know his name or anything like that. He's got a garden too, and he's got the same problem with the rabbits, and he's tried that product and it just did nothing. So I don't want to trash a product that I haven't used or anything like that. It might be something that I can go to and have a look at, and review. Some people say it works, some people say it doesn't. So I'm really disappointed. I spent like $154 on a deterrent, which was emits sound and everything like that, and it's not particularly well made either. It's a bit plasticky and cheap sort of feel to it, and adjusting the adjustments within it, you have to peel the back off, which is sort of like it's just a really annoying system, and the way my yard is, and I'll explain in the video, even if I do a video of it, is that, I've got it set up in a section where it doesn't annoy the people that are walking their dogs, because I'm on a corner block and a lot of people walk in the area. And yeah, I'm just so disappointed. I spent $154 and really it's not doing sweet FA. So yeah, it's free fur. It sort of is, actually. It's not too bad. I've seen some of the results of it already. So that's Freo's finest. I wish they would it would quickly repair what they ate and dug up, because it's really tearing up the surface. I'll have a look and see if there's any more questions. But yeah, all in all, mine's coming along well. As you know, in the program, next 2 weeks, green light and green light again at higher levels. If your lawn isn't quite used to high levels of foliar feeding, you can feed it over a couple of days, half and half sort of thing. So instead of 350 mils per 100 square meters of green light in one go, do 200 one day and 200 the next, and that will that'll come up quite nicely as well. I'm going to be putting PGR down. My PGR is starting to let go quite. You can see it quite well that, and I only did a low dose, so I'll probably go up to 8 mil per 100 square meters, and that'll get me a nice tight look. I might even do a groom, my first groom of the season, maybe tomorrow. I've got the groomer there. I haven't done anything with the mower, but done anything, with the groomer engine. It was having real trouble starting last season, and yeah, I haven't. I've never really attended to that. So yeah, I'll see. I'll see how I go with it. But I've got another groomer coming next week anyway. So it's all happening here at Lawnporn. But yeah, getting back to I might do a groom, green light PGR, green light 350 mil per 100 square meters, PGR 8 mil to the 100 square meters. That'll fill in nicely, and I'll have that control with the PGR. Down at that lower level, 6 mil. My next mow won't be 6 mil, it'll be 7 mil. So I've sort of gone from 9 mil, quick cut down to 6 mil, exposed a bit of thatch, let it grow to 7 mil. Cut that, get the PGR, get the grooming going to, thin out a bit of the thatch and create some more growing points in the plant. Get the green light for the deep green look with the nitrogen and the iron, and not cause surge growth. And also, I've got the PGR there to thicken up the sward, control the height of the grass growing up too quick. We don't want that, and getting the lateral growth. And don't forget, my last application was charge at 300 mil, so that'll be working in the background as well. So the whole idea is to keep it low, keep it thick, get a good result, get deep dark green, and stripe it up with that magnificent Mowmaster cylinder mower. So that's the sort of the thing that I'm going to be doing, and I'll probably do about 2 or 3 mows a week just to keep on top of it, and then do another green light just before Christmas Day, and then that's me done. Not having Christmas Day here, unfortunately, but I will be taking some shots and a video of it on the 24th, that's for sure. All right, so that's sort of my plan. See if anybody's got any questions about their run into Christmas. And build a great wall, Big Papa Harris. That's a good comment, that's for sure. G'day Matt, great review on the Ego lawnmower. Petrol is dead. Nico does. Yeah, it's not totally dead, but it's certainly, if you're in that market of, you've got a small to medium, even large size residential lawn. It's in fairly average nick, and you just want to do the easy things of going over it with a mower regularly, just for your lawn's health and for the aesthetics and the good looks. You can see that there's quite an advantage of having the battery system. Now, look. And I appreciate the comments that people put on about that. There was one person on the video that did a very detailed comment about, why petrol is better in some instances and everything like that. And that was really a great comment. I really appreciate that comment because it also taught me some things. What I probably am trying to get to is, for a lot of situations, for a lot of people, that electric power is fantastic. Now, what I was going to say before, and I'll say it now, is that I haven't had the mower. Matt Rikes has had the 47 centimeter mower, and he smashes his Kikuya all the time with that. He hasn't really used a cylinder mower much over the last year. He totally loves the system. This one I got, and I wanted to try it. I love the system as well. Matt hasn't had any problems with the battery. But it's only been like 1 year, and I haven't had any problems with my batteries. I've had, all the stuff using the multi-tool, and, I've got about 3 or 4 batteries, which I keep all charged up. Even the smallest 2.5 amp hour one, I'm not going to need all the power in that battery. I'll edge the front. I'll whippersnip the front. I use the same battery in the power multi-tool head with the edger. Then I swap it over to the trimmer, and then I swap it over to the blower. So I sort of edge, trim, blow, and then I mow. And I'm mowing with a cylinder mower out the front. But, for the moment, I'm using the Ego rotary out the back. Of course, out the back, I want to do lines and have that nice low look. That's what I prefer. But look, not everybody's in that club, and there's also the thing that I say to a lot of people. I even met somebody at the petrol station today on my way out. At Port Augusta, at the Shell at Port Augusta, and he goes, he says to me, I was totally thinking about what I was going to be doing in Adelaide. I really wasn't thinking. And he goes, "Oh, I'm a fan." And I said to him, believe it or not, I said, "A fan of what?" And then I forgot that I was wearing this shirt, and I just, "Oh, yeah, shit, sorry." And we had a bit of a conversation, and, he's got himself a push cylinder mower, and he's talking about that. And, that's great. When you delve into the world of cylinder mowers, it is a more expensive thing that you need to factor into your budget. And that sort of decides whether it is for you. The sharpening of the blades, it's, for me, it's about $150 every time I do it. And, I do it once a year. I really should do it more. And then, you've got the engine, which, you need to maintain every year. And look, they can get finicky. Even though they're sharp and everything, the blade and the bottom blade moves, so you have to adjust it. So you really have to keep on top of the work of it. It's not just, go out and buy a brand new cylinder mower for $1,500, $2,000 and you'll be right for a couple of years. You don't have to do nothing to it. And I think when it comes time to people to do something, they get annoyed with it. And then, when they see that they've spent, what to them is quite a lot of money, and that's, $2,000 is quite a lot of money for a lower end cylinder mower, and you just go, oh, I've spent, about $650 on fuel and sharpening it and fixing it, and I've got this little problem, and I'm always, fixing the blade. So it's not all roses, is what I'm probably trying to say, and you just got to factor that into your mentality if you're going to go down the cylinder mower route. And also going down the cylinder mower route, you really have to learn about, your grass type, your preferred height, the change of the seasons. I change the height during the seasons, and things like how it cuts, and you'll learn, to get sort of how should I say, a pattern going of how you mow and how you go about it. It takes a while in any type of yard, unless it's a really easy, square block that fits the size of your mower in an even sort of fashion, I guess what I'm trying to say. It takes a while to get your mojo of your lawn height, of where you're cutting, how you actually do it, and just the pattern that you're going to follow. And look, and something I'm very guilty of is I mow the same pattern quite a lot without really changing it up, and you really shouldn't do that. So there's all those sorts of things that you consider where, getting back to a rotary mower, you just go out and you just start it up, enjoy it. And I think the Ego 52 centimeter does that really, really, really well, and very, very enjoyable mower to see and use. All right, sorry, I did yabber there, and I probably ended up not answering a question. Front yard's got smashed with mole crickets. Not too happy. There's some stuff that you can get from New Turf for that, Matty, and I'd have to look it up. Yeah, can you tell the visual difference between Tiff Tuff and Santa Ana? No, you can't. It looks exactly the bloody same, even the seed heads. And when I first got it, and I got it last year, and Troy knows quite well because he grabbed my air ratings and my scarification clippings from my Renault last year, and he's grown a a Tiff Tuff lawn from that. It looks exactly the same. You really can't tell the difference. The only difference that I would say is in the growth habit, is that it will attach to the ground quicker. I think the rhizome activity is a bit more thicker, which can cause a little bit of thatch, but for some reason it is generally, excuse me, I'm burping into the mic, is generally pretty good. I just tend to think, and it's only one season of experience, and you sort of got to remember I had it short after sort of a early winter install. Going through out of summer, I only had its first year's birthday, and I really was looking forward to going into winter again with that lawn. But I changed houses. Cut a long story short, and the only thing I can really notice is that it grows. It wants to grow up more than it grows laterally, especially during growing. So that seems to be a property of that. Another property of Tiff Tuff, and I noticed it at the old place, was that I went 10 days of really extreme heat, and I didn't water it, and it just didn't really do anything. It still stayed green. It lost a little bit of a condition in a few little places. A few little seed heads popped up because of the heat stress, but really it just held on. 10 days of absolutely no water, and it stopped growing as well. So it was kind of like its own plant growth regulator, is just don't water it. It locks it in, it stays green, and you'll be right type thing. So I would like to play around with that a little bit more, and I'm in the perfect conditions here to do that in Port Augusta with the ridiculous weather. So yeah, visually I can't tell the difference of it at all. It looks exactly the same. Kieran Hill, there's a irrigation question there, and when I'm not an irrigation expert, so I'm not even going to attempt to answer it for you. Speak to an irrigation person, and if you can't get anything and you're really stuck, send me an email at matt@lawnportonline.com, and I'll send it to somebody that can really help you. I use Reese irrigation, and look, Designscape, they like use Newton's. They're very happy to use Newton's landscape supplies. These are SA companies, and I've heard really great things about Brighton irrigation, and I've heard really great things about Virginia irrigation as well. And look, they all sell our products, so contact an irrigation place and discuss it is what I would be doing, because they're going to know what they're talking about. Where me, I'm the bit of a dummy when it comes to irrigation. I do a flow test. I send the design and the mud map to. I've got a video, irrigation start to finish. If you look at Lawnporn and go irrigation start to finish, that'll show you the process that I went through. So, the flow test, I think here was 13 litres in 1 minute in a bucket or something like that. No, 28 litres. Very low anyway, and I guessed that the front was going to be 2 or 3 zones, maybe even 4, and it was 2 zones. The back, I guessed it was going to be 3 zones. Going to be 3 zones. So I'm only doing that by experience from a few of the installs that I've been involved with. So I can't really answer your question. I'm sorry there. So I haven't pissed you off there. Anyway, but look, if you can't get any good answers from any irrigation mobs, flick me an email, matt@lawnportonline.com, and I'll do my best to find someone that can answer that for you. Okay. It's free for rabbit season. Yes. Build a great wall. Yes, I like it. G'day, Matt. Great view on the... Yes, petrol is Dell. I have answered that, so for some reason I've gone back. Sorry, I'm just reading from the list here. Greatest thing I've done for my lawn is getting hold of a Scott Bonner cylinder mower. Love the cut. Yeah, it's fantastic fun, I've got to say. I got my first cylinder mower 2014 from a bloke called Neville, and that's why I called the mower Neville, and that's my Scott Bonner 33, which for a couple of years I didn't know any better. I thought it was a Scott Bonner 45. It's a 33, so 33 is 16 inch rather than a 45 is 17 inch. Concrete, never. I'm not doing it. Greater Gold Life there with it's an option. Concrete, yeah, not doing it. Really good news is that I had my retaining wall measured up, so I don't know when it's going to happen, but it is happening, and I'm really glad about that. Look, South Aussie Garbo has said look up WaterPro and contact them. I mean, you could. We don't really have anything to do with WaterPro, so that's that's why I don't mention them. So there you go. Matt, any tips on top dressing and leveling turf after Christmas? Tiff Tuff has been down about 8 to 10 weeks. Good little question there, Jason. Look, Tiff Tuff, like anything else, and I think it's because Tiff Tuff grows in that bit quicker, will go a little bit lumpy with the growing, no matter how flat, no matter how perfectly compact everything is. The lawn that you'll get will have slight variations in the soil level that it comes with, and as that grows in, it'll grow in at different rates quicker, and that's why you get the unevenness. You do need to top dress again. So that's what I'm going to be doing after Christmas. So mine will only be down. What is it now? 2 weeks. It'll only be down 4 weeks, and I'll be top dressing if I can get material. I'm going to have a bit of a talk to Garden Grove or some other people there soon, because I'm going 700k round trip just to get a trailer worth of sand, or paying $1,000 to get it delivered is just it's getting a bit numbing. I'll say that much. And I do need a little bit of everything. After Christmas. But getting back to the question, I'll be top dressing after Christmas. So, it'll only be down 4 or 5 weeks. So that's certainly something that you should be doing. My Tiff Tuff, I'll be top dressing like probably a couple of times to just really get it as perfectly level as I can get it. So I'll be doing like the Christmas one. I'll be doing a late season dethatch and late summer dethatch, should I say, and then growing a little bit taller for the cooler seasons. And then I'll be top dressing again after Reno in September. So that's sort of the pattern that I go with. So that's what I'll be doing up till September next year, and then after that growing, that's when it's going to be fully ground into the area and looking its best. Sure, it'll look good striping up after my first regrowth after Christmas, but it won't be totally flat. It'll be pretty good, but it just needs time to mature and everything like that. And it will be that's another reason why I felt like it was a real shame that I had to leave the last place after getting the grass looking so good and perfect. You can see it in the videos, and I'll be re-releasing. If you're interested, I've got a 12 days of Christmas video series that I did last year. I'm just going to be putting them up on the Facebook page every day. My turf was looking great, and and then to walk away from it was heartbreaking. So yeah, all right. There you go. Some other people have got some ideas on the pop-ups and everything there. Street heat. Just a question about history. I sprayed it and it worked, but noticed magpies on my lawn eating the bugs this afternoon. Is history safe for birds? Yeah, they won't be troubled by it. All right. How long have I been on here for and yabbering? Let's have a look. I can't. I've been on for 33 minutes. That's not too bad. Well, look, I'll be sharing some videos during the week. Thursday is a big shoot day for me. I'm going to Adelaide and going to be shooting some stuff. Not so much a lawn video. It's about the Bowden's own car care system, which I've been sent some of the stuff. It's some of the prizes in the grass off. We just thought, well, it wasn't me that just thought it. It was Matt Reichs, my mate, my good right-hand man. He just went, people like to, have good lawn. They like to clean their car and stuff as well. So it's sort of a tied-in theme. And we thought, yeah, why not? And look, I used to think that I knew about detailing cars, and I soon learned that I really didn't. So I'm still sort of learning the system and everything. So we're going to actually do a little bit of a review of that. So that's going to be an all-day shoot that I've got sort of planned, weather pending, life pending, and everything else working out, and then there'll be a little bit editing and stuff like that. And then I'll be getting to other aspects of the prizes and stuff like that. So many things I haven't been sent yet, so I don't know how I'm going to do a video about it, but I'll do something. And then I've got to show you the front lawn at the moment. It's really kicked along with that charger. So my plans are probably tomorrow, see how the weather is. I'll put down my humic and amino acid because I like to do that now in the middle of the month and do that as a soil application. It can be done as a foliar application as well, but I'm mucking around the soil application, and I must say that already I'm noticing the difference. Could be a bit of a placebo effect because, you know, it doesn't have an instant effect, but I just see that the quality of the lawn is already much better after the first couple of times that I've used it. So but you know, who knows? Could be a placebo effect because I know I'm putting it down there. But cut a long story short, there isn't going to be a humic acid Lawnporn product simply because of that fact. Amro were sort of like, no, it needs to be something effective and instant that they can see, you know. So it's a bit of a shame, but look, you can get the stuff from New Turf in 20-litre drums, and it's fairly cost effective that way, and it'll last you a long time. So there's that thing to think about. But anyway, I'll be doing that, and I'll be doing, you know, probably a couple of mows this week, and you know, I'll endeavour to film that. And look, I've been told that Friday is the day that the Black Edition Mowmaster is landing here. So I'll be doing a massive video on that for sure. That's going to be the grass-off prize. I've got a sticker or two to organise for the mower as well to finish it off. So that's why I'm not putting any pictures out just at the moment. And look, that mower is going to sit here for a while, but it will not be used. It'll just be dressed up for the video, do the video so you guys can see it and drool all over it. And then it goes back in the crate and gets wrapped up because, you know, I don't want to be using using a mower and then handing it to somebody to use a used mower for their prize. So it's a one of a kind. It's not going to be a series or anything like that unless there's some real real demand for it, which, you know, could possibly be, but it's not like it's you know, well, it's a special edition obviously because of the color and everything like that, but it's got a certain set of features as well, but they're all available anyway. Anybody can get exactly the same mower, and you know, being the different color and you know, I don't know what the tooling is or anything like that Mowmaster have to do. They could possibly do you one if you wanted to in a different color or something like that, but I'd imagine it would be an extra cost. I don't know. I've never asked Luke down at Mowmaster the be all and end all of that, but just know that it's totally 100% Mowmaster. It's not anything that's been designed or manufactured by me or, you know, anything like that. It's just it's in a different color. There's a few special stickers on it, and there'll be some extra special stickers that I put on it. But everything else, you know, it's a Honda engine, all the quality build of the Mowmaster stuff, all 100% Mowmaster. It's just a bit of fun, and we're really appreciative of Mowmaster supporting us. We like supporting them. The people that have bought the Mowmaster because of my recommendation have got back to me, like Dean Perry at Horsham. He loves it, you know, and he was like, oh, you know, do I buy the Swordman or do I buy the Protea or do I buy the Mowmaster? And I honestly spoke nicely about all the pros and cons of each one, but when it comes down to it, Mowmaster is Australian made. You're supporting an Australian company that does Australian jobs. You know, when you order one, it'll take about 2 weeks to get to you. There's no, you know, long waits of, you know, oh, the next shipment isn't for 6 months and stuff like that. The parts are imminently available should you need, and it is just so much better made than those other two mowers that I mentioned. But look, that comes at a price point and everything like that. And then it comes down to your personal choice and decisions and stuff like that. So, but everybody that's bought one has been super happy with it, and that's why, you know, we love promoting that. If you buy a, you know, because you know, I've had Luke say to me, oh, you know, some people mention you and they said that I got they've got the inspiration for you to, get them to contact MowMaster and everything like that. Hey, look, that's great. I don't make a single cent on, I don't make a commission or anything on anything MowMaster or anything BA Group Australia or anything at all. I don't. I stay right out of that because it's, you want to go buy an Ego 52 centimeter select cut rotary mower because you've seen my video. Great. I get the money from the ad revenue from the view, which is a couple of cents, but it all adds up. And the rest is the company making money and the place that you're buying from it making some money, and that's what it's all about. And we're supporting our own people that sell things, and especially when it comes to things like MowMaster, where we're supporting Australian manufacturing, which, look, let's face it, it's getting pretty rare. But when Australians do manufacture something, it is always something that's really, really good quality. Rode microphones is another example, and I'm using a Rode microphone. I've been a muso for many, many, many years. I've got a little bit of recording setup. I had all sorts of different sort of recording and digital setups, and I play a bit of guitar and that, and I haven't done a lot of that lately, but this is an original NT1 that I bought probably about 15 years ago, and it's sounding sexy. Anyway, that's just what I wanted to say about that. So now I am yabbering. Let's see where I'm at with everything. All right, let's see. Matty Biggs wants to come over and give my mower a try. No worries, Green and Gold Life. Catch you later. And barley grass keeps coming up in your nature strip there. Yeah, look, I've got a lot of barley grass here. I got rid of it with Monument. So check that Monument is suitable for your grass type. If you've got Santa Ana or Tiff Tuff there, South Aussie Garbo, Monument's fine with that. It won't affect that. It'll hurt your barley grass. Seeing the effects of it took about 2 days. The weather was quite warm on it, and it got rid of it totally within a couple of weeks. So total death, and just it's not noticeable after a couple of mows and stuff like that. So. Is Lawnporn going to bring out a PGR? I'd love to. We know it would be a massive success. It's up to Amgro, and Amgro are not doing anything at the moment. So, they promised it to me, but they haven't delivered. But it's not like it's not like how do I explain it? There's been a lot of water under the bridge. I'll say that much. And really, the ball's in their court. They're just happy with the way everything's gone. They're really happy with the way everything's gone. But the answer's no at the moment. And I'm bound to, because I've got other people wanting to make it with me, obviously, and they've noticed the gap in that market. And I'm bound to the agreement that I made with Amgro, and so I really can't manufacture anything under the Lawnporn name. Look, I could do other things under the under different brand names if I wanted to, but that's not very nice on my part, I think it would just weaken everything that I'm trying to do. Look, you can get Astro 1 litre for $120. It would be great to have a 500 mil option for the home person at a cheaper rate than $120, obviously. But that market is screaming. I've told them till I'm blue in the face. They're not doing anything about it. So it's just the way it is. All right. I have zero idea of what's in the nature strip. Aussie Garbo, if you send me an email, matt@lawnpornonline.com, I'll fix it up. Anyway, thanks everybody for the support. I've yabbered on for almost a good hour now. I've got to go do the family thing, and Just needed a couple of days of mucking around with the family, which is all about. I'm going to have the family here all week while I finish off the back, well, attempt to finish off the back, and hopefully the shed and all that comes. So as much as I can do, I'll record stuff, share it, and make it into good content. So definitely check out my 12 days of Lawnporn Christmas, I think it's called. If you look up Lawnporn, look up playlists, you'll see that I've got a 12 days of Christmas that I did from last year. All a bit of fun, and you know, I had a really nice comment from somebody saying it was the best lawn series ever made. I don't know about that, but still nice to say. Check that one out. All right, get your lawn on, everybody. I'll catch you later. I've got to work out how to turn this off now. Where are we? All right. Catch you later. I'm going to hit end stream, and that should end it. And of course it doesn't. And it says you'll no longer be live. All right. See you later.